Hey gang, I'm Dr. Ian Hunt, Chief of Acquisitions here at the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library Museum, and I'm excited to tell you about our newest acquisition, a March the 26th, 1843 letter written by Abraham Lincoln to Martin S. Morris of Petersburg. Now, in the spring of 1843, Mr. Lincoln was hoping to obtain his party's nomination to represent the 7th Illinois Congressional District in the U.S. House of Representatives. Unfortunately, two other strong candidates would emerge that spring: John J. Hardin from Jacksonville, Illinois, and Edward Baker from right here in Springfield. Now, on March the 20th of 1843, the senior Whig leadership here in Sangamon County came together and met and decided that they would throw their support behind Edward Baker rather than Lincoln. A much chagrined Mr. Lincoln would sit down and write this letter on March the 26th to his old friend Martin Morris, whom he had known while in New Salem and who himself had become a Whig delegate from Menard County. In it, Mr. Lincoln would write that though the friends of Sangamon County had cast him off, he was heartened to know that his friends in Menard County, who had known him the longest and the best of any, were still supporting him. He said the people of Menard County would be shocked that the friendless, uneducated, penniless boy who had been working on a flatboat for $10 a month was now put down as the candidate of pride, wealth, and aristocratic family distinction. He talked about how religion had been used against him and his lack of belonging to a specific church, and even mentioned that his attempted duel with James Shields was used against him. The remainder of the letter lays out the various strategies that Lincoln sees as how the different counties were liable to vote for Hardin and for Baker. Towards the end, Lincoln mentions that if for some reason Mr. Baker were to have to drop out of the race, he would be happy to take over the nomination. Ironically, in the end, neither Baker or Lincoln would be elected. Instead, Hardin would get the nod. 2 years later, Edward Baker would get to go to U.S. Congress, and 2 years after that, Mr. Lincoln would have his opportunity. If you want to learn more about this artifact and other aspects of Mr. Lincoln's life, then please come down and visit us here at the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Library Museum.